Here on The Village Provides, our number one priority is community. And the key structure of community is communication. Let's be honest, guys, community is at an all-time low right now. Nobody's getting out, talking about their problems, and I think a big problem is we just feel like our problems aren't good enough, or like there's nobody there who's willing to listen, right? So on this brand new segment of the channel, this is part 1 called Advice from Strangers. So I'm going to go around Portland and just give as many people the opportunity to be vulnerable, to share what's going on in their life, and to ask for help. And then I'm going to go see if anybody's willing to share their knowledge for these people. Let's see how it goes. And the sheesh meister walked up to the sheesh. He's like, yo, that's sheesh.
Let's just talk about dating in 2026 and the dating app epidemic. How are we dealing with that? Are we meeting people in real life? Are we doing dating apps? Is it too much? Are we being constantly having 20,000 people thrown at us that we're now nitpicking every single thing about us without ever actually meeting? So I can just look at one photo and think your outfit's trash and never meet you. And you might have been really cool.
So what type of relationship are you looking for?
What type of relationship am I looking for? I'm looking for anything. Any type, as long as it's healthy.
Healthy companionship?
Healthy companionship.
Okay, yeah. I like that.
Healthy companionship.
And what have you tried so far? It sounds like dating apps.
I've tried it all.
You're trying it all?
I've tried it all.
Like meeting people in public?
Yeah, I've done it all.
What have you found works best so far, or have you had any success?
What do I find works best? Honestly, a combination of everything. Everything can kind of, different outcome each time.
After Leanne shared her thoughts, it was discovered that this is actually a very common issue that people are facing. While my focus was to get advice for Leanne's specific situation, a decent selection of people I interviewed were inspired by the big picture of this topic. Dating is complicated. Meeting new people is growing more difficult by the day, and making deep, lasting connections feels impossible in our current state of society. If anyone is struggling with this too, here's what a few members of the community have to say.
Hi, Leanne. So I would advise you to go and join some clubs, for example, hot Pilates or hiking, scuba diving group, if you guys do scuba diving here in Portland. You can meet people with the same interests and hobbies. So I think it's easier to meet someone when you guys on adventure, for example, hiking somewhere. Yeah, and also if you drink alcohol, just go to the bar and
be social.
Yeah, and be social and just
do
a small talk. Yeah. Yeah, and get your own drink. Don't get any drinks from strangers. Also, you can meet someone at work. You can see how they work and how responsible they are.
Just meet friends first. Be friends. Make a friendship.
Yes.
Don't look for a relationship right away. Look for a friendship.
Yeah, and don't plan the wedding or anything like that. if you like a guy, yes, a name for the kid. So just talk. Be friends, and then you will see how it goes. Go with the flow.
Happy people attract happy people.
And if you have your own hobbies, your own interests, it will attract other guys. Don't do the dating apps. I think they suck.
You gotta be happy, enjoy life. And if you go and want to connect and talk to strangers, just ask for a no. No, it's a good thing. Yeah, don't be offended by no. It means that you're actually always trying.
So, good luck!
Good luck. Peace.
Get off the dating apps. That's my advice.
I judge people very harshly on the first date because otherwise you'll end up with somebody that you really don't like, most likely. You want somebody you have something in common with, and probably somebody you enjoy being around.
Be really harsh on the first date, because if you let little things slide that you know are gonna bug you, they're gonna become really big problems down the road, and you could have prevented them. But you didn't, because you were lonely.
If you're a girl, don't beg. If you're a man, beg, because you're lucky that a girl's even talking to you to begin with. So
How would you say she can get a good first date?
Leanne can get a good first date by first getting off the dating apps and finding a good educated man. Okay, well, if she's in school, find him at school. Don't find him in the streets, girl.
If they show you who they are once, believe them. If they show you who they are twice, believe them.
I think the best thing to do is be yourself, and the right person will find you and like you for who you are.
My name's Nora. I would say hang out in spaces of things that you're interested in. Hang out with people who have common interests and be yourself. I think it's kind of a bad idea to go into a relationship lying about your personality and who you are a little bit, because then you don't have those common interests with that person and it's harder to keep up with, and that gets more exhausting.
I'm Chris, and I believe that it is very important and valuable to work on yourself and get to know yourself and find yourself in a place where you are comfortable with you. And when you finally do that and you're able to be with yourself, then the right types of people will come along.
I'm Trevor, and my advice is to stay off apps. It's easy, and I get it, but it's flat. It's not get out and have physical interaction with people.
Before you find others, find yourself.
So I'm gonna give more than 2 cents. It's my fault. I used to come from a background like that too. I struggled with getting friends and fellowship. I felt pretty unwanted, but the further I got closer to Jesus, is the closer he brought me into the community, and the more I found good, godly friends who guided me, who brought me together. And it's like dating apps is like whatever. Like I'm pretty sure if like you really follow and seek Jesus, he will give you a good, godly husband who can lead you, who will guide you, and will make you the happiest you can ever be. So seek out Jesus, and he will give you good friends. I prayed, and he gave me good friends.
There's nothing that's gonna fulfill that spot in your heart except Jesus. Like, you can seek for others to love you, but nobody loves you as much as Jesus does.
Kind of like what Matthew said before, trying to find someone to fill you. As a girl and as a woman, all you need to do is be yourself, and the right man will find you. You're not gonna have to compromise for anyone. You're not gonna have to change for anyone, but just find yourself, be confident in who you are. And truly, our confidence comes from the Lord, because he saved us, and he gave me confidence that I literally couldn't fake, and I have been changed by him. And so whatever you are searching for, he is that for you.
The only fulfillment that you'll ever find, the true fulfillment, it comes from the Lord alone. And his name is Jesus, and he loves you. And so when you find him, you'll find everything else you need.
I would recommend, if you're looking for a relationship, a romantic one, start off with finding, well, obviously friends, and get to know people. Don't go straight to dating, but first figure out how you want to like the person, what their likes are, what their dislikes are, how they match with you. And then that way you're not wasting time and you have all 120 different people that Tipa dated. And that way you'll find the one. Oh, well, yeah, that's my advice.
I mean, I'm personally not dating anybody at the moment. I'm also trying, also struggling. But I think what has been most effective for me, at least, to feel like I'm taking control of my dating life and putting in effort that feels like it will get me somewhere, is when I'm meeting people in real life. So I follow there's a queer events in Portland newsletter that I get. I try to go to those events and have conversations with people. I think also being open to talking to random people who stop me on the street will go a long way towards at least making friends.
I have a friend that recently joined a queer birding group that actually has been very fruitful for her. She's going on dates for people from there, but I mean, the apps are the apps. You get what you get. Me personally, I got really lucky with the apps. I've been with my current partner for going on 4 years now, and I met them on Bumble. So it's not the end of the world, but it is a couple of shitty dates before you find a person that's worth your time. Tell my buddies to stop looking for it. It'll come to you, which is the corniest advice when you're looking for a relationship, and you hate it the most when you're looking for a relationship, but is the most helpful, because once you stop giving so much of a shit, you start being yourself. And people are attracted to that, or at least I think.
Leanne also expressed a big con about being on a dating app is you can see someone and just maybe their outfit is an immediate disqualifier, and it doesn't give people the time to actually make that genuine connection.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a problem with the formula. I don't think people really approach each other in public anymore. That's just not a thing. People are too anxious, too online. But I mean, that's also the case, I think, with approaching people in real life. You see them on a good day or on a bad day. There's so many ways to meet people, and I think a lot of it's just taking a chance with somebody that you think is kind of cool, and you just kind of want to have fun. And then, after a little while, it's been 4 years, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Well, the first idea that just came to me was she should go out to some sort of program. I remember when I was in high high school, I went to this thing called Youth Corps, which is where like you get in a group with a bunch of people and you go live in the woods for like 5 weeks. Like she could do something like that because the relationships you make out there, it's like, whoa, change your life. So if she's not trying to like do something that avant-garde, then I mean, because I've been having the same struggle, and you know what, I've decided to just embrace it and like let like the universe take control, you know, and just accept loneliness, because honestly, you know, loneliness is real, and loneliness is only a problem if you're sad about it. When you're in that mindset of like trying to find it, you start getting yourself in like the scarcity mindset, and that kind of ends up propelling everything that you want, you know? Something I'm experiencing right now.
I just want to say thank you, Leanne, so much for being vulnerable and sharing what's going on in your life. That takes a lot of bravery, so you did amazing. I just want to quickly sum up what everybody said. 3 core things that I noticed. The first one is it's really, really important to take time to be yourself. Second thing is when you are feeling the most desperate and when you're feeling like you need a relationship the most, I think that this may be a time where you are more desperate and more willing to ignore red flags or signs of things that might not work in a relationship. The third big thing, we had some kind of mixed reviews on the dating app idea. The people that were for dating apps were kind of talking about how they can be a good way to get more engagement, more people to talk to, a higher amount of accessibility. So I don't think the dating apps are necessarily the worst thing. They can be good, but you just have to be really, really careful. The people that are against the dating apps, they're saying go meet people in public, get your hobbies, do something interesting, and that'll attract somebody into your life. Take your time, regardless if you are on the dating apps or if you are just meeting people in public. Take your time to really just consider the person, to talk to them, to be their friend. It's all just a matter of patience, being true to yourself. If I'm going to give my advice, it's communication. You may be scared to tell someone how you feel, whether it be good or whether it be bad, but it's so, so, so important that you do tell people how you feel, because that is what gives them the tools to respond, to make decisions. So if you think about it the other way, if somebody has something that they feel about you and they're not telling you, then you don't have the ability to respond accurately. You don't have the ability to know how you feel about how they feel because they're not telling you. I know it's scary, but number one thing, you have to communicate always. Whoever it is that you're trying to be in a relationship with, just always communicate. Thank you so much for everybody who watched the video. If you did offer your vulnerability to us, I do have to go out and interview more people to get advice for you. So your video may be next. Stay tuned. Thank you all so much.